What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Orcs Must Die 3. We're continuing along and getting the 5 skulls on all of these Warmage difficulty maps. Next up, we've got our first war scenario, the Lava Pits. Now, this one comes with a little story. Let's check it all out.
The story of Master Cygnus is known to all.
Oh, Master Cygnus taught my hero, Maximilian.
Yes, he tried to teach your hero. He was my teacher as well.
Didn't you turn evil for—
Don't test me!
Sorry, sorceress.
What is not known is the story of his best friend, the elf Vorwick. Human and elf fought side by side, the most talented war mages of the Order. Before infighting forced the Horde into small factions, they used massive traps and defeated the largest orc armies. Cygnus and Vorwick were the best young war mages of their generation. But when their final test came, only one of them would pass.
All right, now here we go. Now this one will actually have you play on the appropriate hero, but since I've already completed the campaign, it's letting me pick whoever I want. However, I will only use the defenses that come with this map. Now this is our first war scenario, which means it is going to unlock our first war machines. The first ones we're going to get access to is this giant flip trap and this bad boy. Oh yeah, we're going to take advantage of both of those. So to start things off, let's see. Let's get our flip traps in order. We want to dispose of them by the hundreds. So let's just go ahead and lace all of these down. That gets me all the way to the end. Now, you know what? I kind of want to do something different here. Let's stick this bad boy down. And remember, this guy, we're going to actually hop in this catapult and man it. And it will shoot way, way out there. So definitely a fun one to take advantage of. And then what else? Well, we want to make sure that anything that gets up to our wall here gets handled. There will be a few loose mobs running by. So let's go ahead and get that dealt with. We'll throw down a little brimstone. I'm bringing along just the basics, pretty much. Arrow walls, brimstone. I'm going to use the bow for any actual melee damage I'm using. But this particular map, I just want to kind of have fun with these larger war machines. Now, we still got a ton left, so let's go ahead and throw in another row of brimstone just to get it handled. Like I said, some mobs are going to get by. That's just going to happen. I tell you what we can do. We can add in a little tar in between just to slow the enemies up a little bit more. Will that allow me to get another one down? I'm going to have to move that one back. Let's see. And then we can throw this in back here. So we do have one little slow in the middle here. We still got 2,900 left. I mean, what else do we want to do? Well, we could brimstone right here and get a little bit more down. That's going to do it for all of our mana. And we just got the one path, this being the first war scenario. You see where the little orc wisps are coming from. They're going to run down that hallway. And it is quite the spectacle. Or down that little cavern, I should say. Not quite a hallway. Let's hop on in our catapult and get this bad boy ready. Now, the part time on this one is 25 minutes. You will see why here in just a moment, because there is a crap load of mobs. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. As you see, the range on our catapult is quite absurd. We're just going to go ahead and start launching into these big packs of mobs down here. It's a slow firing. I've got 0 upgrades or anything on it now, but it just does a great job. See if we can't get these guys all wrecked. Now we will have to hop out of this at some point and just help out with all of the little mobs that are sneaking past. As you see, there is a few here. A catapult for a single orc kill. And that's probably a little excessive, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? We're busting them up, no doubt here. You see the packs of them coming through. It is quite obsessive. Excessive, pardon me, not obsessive. Obsessive would be me. Excessive would be this massive amount of orcs. You see the giant flip trap is just handling them. We are going to get a few stragglers that are going to sneak by, so I'm going to want to keep an eye out on my wall there. We've got our first ogre coming in. We might be better off just killing him. Or no, we got him. No need to jump out. And keeping an eye on the mini-map, there is currently nothing behind me, but you see there are a few bads that are quickly approaching, no doubt there. Just want to keep an eye out on that wall, basically. Anything that makes it to the wall needs to get owned. The 25 minutes is not a huge deal on this one. You can get this one done pretty darn quick. Let's get a little bit more upfront damage going on this pack out here. Super fun. Now, the Ballista is the next mountable war machine that you'll unlock. That one's just beyond cool. I love that thing. Just so good and so fun. Same thing there. I still haven't put any upgrades on it. Alright, we got an ogre snuck by now. I think maybe I should... Actually, he got wrecked. It worked out. Let's get... Let's just work on getting these last few. And we've got, what, one more big? And there we go. Alright, now let's see. Can I get... I can't get a row of brimstone in front of that. But what else can I do? We can go, arrow wall there and there. Can we get anything out front? Or do we even want to have anything out front? I guess I should ask. It doesn't really seem like it, to be honest. Let's see. We can throw down, what, another row of brimstone here. And, actually, let's just spam it up with some arrows. Just spam these arrows around. We can create a little kill box up here if we want.
Tiptoe through the trap field.
Go, go something like that, and then we can actually get some grinders and stuff going too. Looks like that is all we got for the rest of this wave, so let's go ahead and get it started. I'm going to hop back in the catapult and just, you know, wreck some faces, just because these war machines are just super fun to play around with. You can get way out there too. I think that's probably about the maximum range, but I mean, you're getting all the way up in there. Just wrecking them. So you've got that kind of range, you might as well use it. So start blasting these baddies up front. No doubt about it. The more upfront damage you can get, the better. And if you look at the mini-map, they actually are a little bit bottlenecked right there. So you can hit just really large packs of them there. Now you see the amount of coin popping off when one of those lands. Just absolutely beast mode. Still wrecking it up in the catapult here. I'm amazed at how well this runs, to be honest with you, because there is a lot of orcs. I mean, look at all the red dots on the minimap. And you see them all the way out there without any problems whatsoever. Now remember, I'm on kind of a potato connection, so my connection to Stadia is far from flawless, no doubt there. And we are just getting it. Now remember too, for like big scoring runs or just for fun, you can let them smash down the door. You let them smash down the door, and then you've got normal type hallways and corners and everything to defend like you're used to on normal maps. So like for high scoring runs, that's definitely what you want to do. That ogre is really low. I think I'm just going to let him run by. I think he will get handled by what is up there left. Still a lot of mobs coming, no doubt. Just racking up the coin, though. Holy crap. Didn't get a knockdown on that one, did we? No. There we go. We got the knockdown this time. And he actually died. Dead ogre. Good stuff. Getting to the end of the pack now. They're thinning out a little bit. These war scenarios are absolutely awesome. It's a wonderful, wonderful addition to Orcs Must Die 3 as far as bringing something new to the franchise. Just so much fun. These are without a doubt my favorite maps as far as the campaign maps to try to do scoring runs on them. There's just so many orcs and so much to kill. Just really, really awesome. Alright, now let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll do that. Let's go ahead and block it there. We'll go with a couple more grinders, an arrow wall. I mean, this is going to be pretty well set up here now. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and let them start coming. I'm not going to do any of the windows. I don't want to really CC them. I'm more than happy with them just running right on through. They're going to get wrecked when they get to the wall anyway. Grab some of this coin laying around here. Actually, I might be able to get to the others too. That one's way up in there. We're getting it anyway. Massive pack of orcs or not. Oh yeah. Max ain't scared. No doubt there. Let's hop back on in our catapult and get to sploding up baddies. Just big packs of coin collections when those boom barrels land. Just crazy, crazy good. And like I said, this is my least, it's without a doubt, this is my least favorite war engine. But I did want to, like I said, just play with what you would have available as you unlock this particular map. Particularly for these war scenarios, because they're just amazing good fun. I don't really think anyone out there is not going to love these war scenarios. I think the only way they could be any possible better is if maybe they were turned into an endless mode. I think an endless mode on these war scenario maps would be crazy. And that would be good stuff for sure. Get a couple of upfront shots in where the packs are dense. Still just a lot of them out here. All these mobs that are running past, I am keeping an eye on the minimap. If they don't get to the door and start smacking on it, then it's GG's, you know, nothing to worry about at all. That skull laying out there is quite tempting to me, let me tell you. Still a ton of them coming. They keep coming and coming. Let's see if we can't thin the herd out there a little. Get a few shots in on these guys. Looks like there's a bunch of ogres too. So we'll get a couple of catapult shots on those. You see the small orcs, all the babies are just flying. These giant flip traps are not afraid. They definitely get the job done. Zero doubts there. A lot of ogres, wow. I can only imagine at least one of those ogres is going to make it to the wall, right? And it looks like that is the end of the pack, so all of these ogres will be the end of it. I'm going to get as many of these catapult shots in as I can, and then I'll hop out and just manually clean up. First things first, we got a skull on the ground. Oh, we actually made it. We're through already. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our last resort kill box just built out a little bit more. And basically just going to spam it up. We are grindy. No doubt there. Let's see. Let's grab a little more tar, a little more brimstone. Wow. Just beast mode. No doubt there. We can get a downward pointing one there. I don't think it'll hit anything there. We can get one here, though. And let's just go ahead and fire it up. Wave 4 now. This one we should have no problem with the part-time at all. It's a very generous part-time, and if you're aggressive, and you know we being aggressive, you're just going to eat that part-time up without any problems. So it's more a matter of, you know, being aggressive on the packs out there, thinning the herd as best as you can before they make it to your wall. And then, as I said, if you want to, go build inside. It's all good. There's nothing out there that says you have to have your outer perimeter wall intact by the end of the map. So as long as you don't lose any rip points, you're going to still 5-skull it. So don't sweat the walls if you prefer to build inside. But then, of course, you can't use these bad boy war machines inside of the building. So if you want to put these guys to use, make sure you do it out front. No doubt. Looks like it's like a 2-shot with 0 upgrades or anything into it. It appears it's like a 2-shot on an ogre. That's pretty good. I mean, not too shabby there, that's for sure. I don't even care what makes it by. We are just going to continue to face roll here. We got lots of mobs coming still. Holy crapola. See if we can't get a shot in out there. Just to get some of these denser packs nailed. We got quite a few ran by that time now. I'm going to have to keep an eye on my backup kill box on the minimap and make sure it is getting it. And it looks like it's getting it without any problems. So we'll just continue to wreck them. These war scenarios are so good. It's just such a wonderful idea that they added them in. Every one of them is super fun. Now remember, the war scenarios will come with a boss. So next wave, we're going to have a little bossery up in here. We're going to need to make sure we get that boss taken care of for sure. And I'm going to focus on getting as many shots on him as I can with this catapult before I dismount and start doing the manual wreckage. Looking pretty good though. Direct hit, Mr. Ogre. Direct hit. These ogres now, I mean, by the time they get to me, they're so thin in health that just going through those grinders is going to eat them up. We got one more. Let's just go ahead and bring the pain manually. So we got 11 minutes and only one more wave. As I mentioned, we got bossery, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Now, it will yell out what the boss's special thing is going to be. So you're going to want to keep an eye on that. I think we're actually pretty good on the kill box here. So I'm really thinking it's kind of a non-issue now. I mean, I could just keep pushing it forward here just to get more and more and more killing power in, but I think we're looking pretty darn good. Yeah, looking great. Let's just go ahead and fire it up. And we will get ready for the big shots. And this one is Crag. And as you see there, Crag is going to disable traps. So you're going to want to be careful of Crag and make sure you get him squashed as quick as possible. Now you see him on the minimap. It's the big star. So get some shots in on that star because he's going to disable stuff. And that's no good. He's taken a very clear route, allowing us to get some nice shots in on him. And that is awfully kind of him for sure. I think I may have missed that one. That was a good shot. Alright, so we are eating Crag up. We let a lot of mobs run by, but I'm not thinking that's going to be too big of an issue. I just want to get shots on Crag as soon as I see him. And there he is right there. And he is disabling. I wonder how low he is. Alright, it's time to hop out. Crag is about half, it looks like. So let's just go ahead and work him from back here now. I'm going to get as many shots in on Crag as I can. Not really worried about literally anything else there. Just want to get Crag down. Crag is smoked. Looks like we got a free skull out of Crag there. Let's snag that bad boy. And then just the rest of the pack. So we still got 8 minutes. And you see we've still got a long, long line of orcs coming. So now that Crag is down, though, we are going to be able to hop back in our war machine. Maybe. And get some more big shots off. In fact, let's just do it. Let's just get up in there. And start smoking all of these little packs here. Because the fodder that's running by, I'm pretty sure that little last resort killing wall is going to be able to take care of it. Get a couple of shots out there into the pack. Get one more out there before we focus on what's up on top of us here. Wow, the kobold's just making a run. Luckily, all those guys are just going to get eaten up and all that brimstone and grinders back there, so nothing to worry about. Just going to keep on catapulting them. Lots and lots of time left on the par, and it just comes from being aggressive. Getting right on them out front. The only way on this particular war scenario that I think you would have problem with the tar is if you build inside, like, or problem with the tar, problem with the par, pardon me, is if you build inside, like, way back at the rift. I could see having some potential problems there, but that's all we got. Everything else is run by.
I thought about maybe possibly getting a wee bit concerned.
Get a little fire on that guy too. And there we go. So a whopping 7 minutes left on the par time. Very, very generous on that one. But there is 5 skulls on the lava pits. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with some more Orcs Must Die 3. Thanks again, y'all. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.